Morning, guys. Morning. It is currently 10:46. I did not trade because I was already up on my profit day for Alpha. So uh, I woke up around like 9 ish. So I didn't see how New York opened, but after looking at it, if we go to the higher time frame, which where we get our bias from, it looks like from Asia, it's just been climbing a little bit choppy, but it's been climbing. So I will win this market, honestly. Probably bullish just because of the sell off from previous week. You could just see that it's starting to kind of respect this trend line right here. Just that type of trend line, even on the top. It's just kind of boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, okay, if I saw that, I'm like, all right, it's respecting this trend line real good, and we see that I marked out the 4 hour CISD. So that means it's the change of state in delivery. So if we see price come down here, it struggles, then we don't have a closure under it. That means okay, like it's not trying to close under CISD, and honestly, that's probably where I would have entered for long. So I would have been bullish because we opened New York right here, manipulated for about 10-ish minutes. Then after taking out pre-market high, it went down at the 9:50 to 10 p.m. micro. This would have been a good trade, but I would have been bullish. So I'll probably wait until the 4 hour CISD been tapped into, then trade it on to this nearest high. And I think that's honestly what I would have looked for. So let's say if I entered below CISD to that high, cool 3K. Obviously, probably cut risk. I mean, the market's been a little iffy. So I'll probably cut risk to five. I've been trading a lot of five micros. So if it was five, let's see, 16. So, I'm not really trading 100%. I have a lot of cut risk, just trying to get payouts for right now. So I'm not really trying to get like best days or the 2.3s to 1800s. Like I'm just trying to get smooth 300 days, be complacent. So whenever the market clears up, then be able to look for those days again. But yes, the New York opened on hold on. Yeah, see the dollar's been going up, and this might be another reason why Nasdaq and ES are kind of struggling a little bit to kind of find its win. But my trade, I would have waited for this 4 hour CISD continuation, right? And I'm like, okay, if it's not going to continue down, then I'm gonna be bullish. And it went into this 4 hour. I'm like, okay, cool. It was not. It was not. It was not going. And point blank, if I trade New York today, I would have been bullish. I would have been bullish. Even though we had the pre-market climb, it came down to some internal lows. Didn't take nothing right here, but it taps into this 4 hour CISD. It probably tapped into OTE, so, or standard deviation, and that might have been the reason why it let's see, it might have been the reason why it did that. Yeah, so it passed -2.5, not -4, but -2.5. So we can see that it retraced one time off of the -2.5, pushed down, swept that low. After it swept that low, 5 minutes later, 5, 10, about 15 minutes later, so that was a 15-minute candle, then that's when it pushed back up. So yeah, man. I have a different OTE draw out on my alpha account. It's not the same as this, but yeah, man, that's basically this recap. There's nothing really too much to it. I mean, the market's been a little iffy, so I would have definitely cut risk and just waited for that day to give me that profit. profit margin that I would need for my profit day for my next payout. So y'all be smart, disciplined, and you know what I mean, stay grinding.